stream on episode 402 of the VIG Lounge, where the Vegas Golden Knights welcome the LA Kings to their season opener here at the Fortress for the 25-26 NHL season. And just before game one of their schedule, as Nathan Hill makes a save, Jack Eichel is extended for 8 years here in Vegas. Mitch Marner with a chance, he scores! Viva Mitch Marner! Viva Mitch Marner! Oh, viva Mitch Marner! Look at that! First shot on goal, blows it right by Pepper. And just like that, Mitch Marner with an absolute bullet, which was too much for Darcy Kemper to handle, and the Golden Knights already have a 1-0 lead. Now bear in mind, the Kings played last night as they had their season opener against Colorado, which in this playthrough they won. Marner again! And oh, sorry, it's Forsberg this time in net. Because of the back-to-back, excuse me. 3 minutes in, Golden Knights 1-0 lead on their first shot. And Mitch Marner has both of them. LA wins all 3 draws, back to Doughty. Puck knocked away and recollected by Braden McNabb. McNabb across and up to his D partner Theodore. Theodore bumped off the puck. Chance of go Knights go. Here's the Fortress. Shot and a save made by Aiden Hill on the shot from range. And Kopitar has it behind the net. Brandon Saad recollects. Gets it up to Tomas Hertl. Hertl, the former Shark, likes to torture the Kings as he's moved from one Pacific Division rival to another. Hertl on the backhand, and Forsberg able to make the save and hang on. Feeds it off, and now it's up to Adrian Kempe. Knocked away by Whitecloud. Regathered behind the Golden Knights net. Braden McNabb up the left wing side to Brandon Saad. Across now to Pavel Dorofeev. He lost it to Cody Ceci. And Philip Danault carries it the other way to Fogle. Golden Knights with a nice defensive job as Whitecloud gains the red line and sends the puck in. Goes behind the net. I thought it was going to actually bounce off of Forsberg, but it was not to be. That shot was blocked. Regathered again by Whitecloud. Up the middle. Now up the left wing side to Riley Smith. One of the original misfits. He fires off the pad of Forsberg and out. And they could not quite hold the blue line, so that'll be an offside. 11-11 remaining. As we highlight Quinton Byfield, one of the young, dynamic forwards here in LA. Pass across to Laferriere. That shot deflects wide. Up the left wing side. Lost the puck, then regathered by Keegan Colasar. Carries in with confidence. Battle of the 55s, and Colasar got the shot away. Colton Sissons with a chance. And that's denied. Caden Korzak. He will do a lot of that. Collected by Howden. Now to Jeremy Lauzon. That pass thwarted by LA, and the puck's hit right back into the Vegas zone. That pass was a little better up to Keegan Colasar, who's had a chance earlier. Has another one here. Forsberg makes the save. Now remember, for VIG trivia, tonight, the first goal of the Golden Knights 25-26 season comes off the stick of the new acquisition, Mitch Marner. In case I ask that later. I probably won't, but still. Shea Theodore hassled by Kopitar. And that pass didn't work. Braden McNabb, former LA King. with a hit. Now gains the puck and brings it in. Fires one off the pad of the Kings netminder. Marner puts it again. Great opportunity for his second goal. But Anton Forsberg shuts the door on that one. Up the left wing side now to Barbashev. Barbashev dumps it in. Collected by Dorofeev. He cuts around, and that shot was turned aside by Forsberg. As the Golden Knights are now up to double digits in shots on goal as the Kings are stuck at 5. McNabb did have time to get it to Saad. Saad shoots! Bad save! Again by Forsberg. Down to the final minute. Carried in now by Brandon Saad. Saad fires one, and there was a good rebound score! Pavel Dorofeev. All starts with a shot by Saad. Forsberg couldn't control the rebound. And it's by him. Golden Knights have a 2-0 lead. And then dying seconds of the first. Puck gets deflected into the Kings zone by Riley Smith. Riley Smith with a hit to knock the puck loose. Back out to the blue line, and they ran out of time. Golden Knights lead it 2-0 after one. Let's take a look at the stats. Shots on goal, 14-5 in favor of the Golden Knights. Hits a bit closer, 9-5, favoring the Golden Knights. Face-offs, 5-0 for the Kings. The Golden Knights did not win a single draw in that period. But they do have 2 goals, no penalties to speak of. Maybe that'll change in period 2. We shall see. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes up. Let's see what the second period has in store, shall we? Another draw won by LA. Beautiful block by Theodore. Gets it up to one of the goal scorers for the Golden Knights. Mitch Marner tries again, rebound for the newly extended Eichel, but Forsberg able to pounce on that as we have nearly a minute gone in the middle frame, and the Golden Knights are looking for more. Eichel wins the draw, back to McNabb. McNabb lets it go. That shot is deflected. I don't know if... Oh, McNabb cuts to the front of the net. He couldn't get the shot away. I don't know if that initial shot was blocked by Forsberg or not. Eichel up the right wing side to McNabb, who joins the rush once again. McNabb creates some space for himself. The rebound is there, but they couldn't connect. And the Kings look to get it out. Fiala with his chance turned away by Adin Hill. Kings up to 7 shots on goal now. There's an 8th one, and Hill hangs on with 15:48 to go in the second. Big hit by Kevin Fiala. He's not really known for that. And now we're taking a look at Tomas Hertl, one of the featured players this evening, who is conveniently out there to take the draw. Lost it. Golden Knights able to knock it away. Pavel Dorofeev, who has the second Golden Knights goal, drifts into the right wing circle, cuts a little closer, and a save made by Anton Forsberg. He will hang on once again. Hertl looks to win an offensive draw. And he will. Back to Caden Korczak. He lets it go. The rebound pops up in the air. The Kings get it. And there's a battle for it along the wall. Hurdle able to come away with it. Back out to the blue line. Blocked by Korzak, who then gets a shot on goal. And Forsberg will hang on. You see Caden Korzak likely get a more consistent spot in the lineup in the absence of Alex Pietrangelo, as the Kings win the draw in the defensive zone. And they got a Go Knights Go chant after the Fickle fans were chanting Go Kings Go not long ago. Tomas Hurdle drifts into the middle, and that shot got deflected off a stick. Warren Fogle, former Oiler, Hurricane. Puck's carried in by Riley Smith. He'll shoot. That's turned aside. Now the captain, Mark Stone, with a drive, and that goes off the pad of Forsberg. One-time blast got blocked. Phil Deneau. At his chat. Now here comes Riley Smith, and apparently it's offside. I don't know who was over the line before Smith, but whatever. Kempe with a bomb, turned aside by Hill. Up the middle now to Mark Stone. Stone with a shot. He couldn't quite get it away. He got checked before he could get the shot off. I was in the process of taking the shot when I said that, so that's why it didn't sound quite as accurate as it was when it happened. Riley Smith trying to get it out. Gets it to White Cloud. That pass missed, and there's an icing call on the missed pass. 7:19 to go. Golden Knights still holding on to a 2-0 lead. Certainly have had their chances to extend it, but it just has not happened as of yet. Puck tipped on goal, and Aiden Hill makes the save, with Quinton Byfield standing in front. As we're now featuring Braden McNabb, who has had his chances tonight. Now we got another Go Kings Go chant as Dorofeev brings it in for the Golden Knights and shuts those fans down. McNabb with a big hit. And Quinton Byfield with the big rig zone ability has got the Kings on the board. It's 2-1. And I mean, he definitely got close to Hill. I think he may have touched him, but not enough to call it for goal interference, apparently. Either way, the Kings are on the board as Eichel wins the draw. Carried in now by Marner. Lost it. Nice defensive play by Barbashev. Gets it up to McNabb, who joins the rush once again. McNabb lets one go off the pad of Forsberg. This time back out to McNabb. Across to Barbashev. That shot deflects, and it couldn't get on net the way that they wanted. Otherwise, that may have been a wide open net. And a chance the other way, denied by Hill. Off the stick of Byfield yet again. Now Fiala has it. Until he doesn't. Carried in now by Jack Eichel. Eichel drifts and shoots. That's denied. And held by Anton Forsberg. Fourth line out now for the Knights. Colton Sissons wearing Nick Waugh's former number 10. Even though I know Sissons wore number 10 in Nashville. Hashtag research. Even though for some reason EA wants to keep giving him number 12. I don't know why. Golden Knights come away with it in the form of Sissons, who feeds a streaking Kolasar. Kolasar with a drive towards the end of the period. And Forsberg will swallow that one. As this game is very tight, being 2-1 with 2.1 seconds remaining here in the second, excuse me. And that'll do it for two. Golden Knights were not able to extend the lead. And the Kings cut it in half. It's 2-1 after 40 minutes. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Golden Knights out shooting the Kings 29-15. Hits again, closer, 17-11, favoring the Golden Knights. Vegas finally won some draws in that period. It's 13-3 total, so the Kings are certainly winning in that department. No penalties to speak of still. And we've still got one more period left. Maybe that will change. We'll have to see. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Let's see who comes away with this close game in the third, shall we? Golden Knights and Kings on the 25-26 NHL season opener for the Golden Knights here on the VIG Lounge. Opening draw won by the Kings. What else is new? McNabb recollects for Vegas. Lost it. Then it's pushed ahead. And now is on the stick of Mitch Marner. Gets around Kippe! And Forsberg has a teammate crashing over top of him, but is able to make the save. As we take a look at the handiwork of number 31 in white. He has certainly made some great saves. If not for Anton Forsberg, I feel like this score would be a lot more lopsided than it is. Eichel wins the draw back to McNabb. Wouldn't it be nice to see him score? It's not going to happen here, though. Shot deflects wide. Up now to Marner. Gets around Edmondson. Oh, what a save by Forsberg! Robs Marner point blank up once but twice. Now it's Eichel's turn. He got it knocked off his stick. Now to Barbashev with a drive, and that's denied by Forsberg. Adrian Kempe the other way. Dishes off. And that play is essentially dead as Kevin Fiala got ran over by Brady McNabb. Eichel the other way! Deflected off the pad of Forsberg all the way to the corner and then out into the neutral zone. Regathered by Shea Theodore and carried back in. Theodore drives, scores! Shea takes home, Theodore scored. Golden Knights lead by, well, 2. Lead by more. There we go. I had to think about that to see how I can make it work. Beautiful play by McNabb on the defensive side of the puck. And his D partner finishes it off. Shea Theodore gives the Golden Knights their second 2-goal lead of the night. And Tomas Hertl gains the red line and sends it in. Here comes Whitecloud on the backhand. He scores! Every Whitecloud has a silver lining! And the Golden Knights lead it 4-1! Just shovels the backhand shot on net, and it's able to get past Anton Forsberg. Trying to get it in. Puck almost went to no man's land, regathered by Sod. Carried out now by LaFerriere. Carried in by Pavel Dorofeev, one of the goal scorers tonight. Looking for a second one. Denied by Forsberg. Out to the blue line to Hannafin. Now Korzak sneaks in. He scores! K-Square on the board! Kaden Korzak extends the Golden Knights lead, and we've got 3 straight goals by defensemen. What a world! .11:21 remaining here in the third. As the Golden Knights extend the lead, it's 5-1. Regathered now by Korzak. Pinned on the wall. And the Kings come away with it. Golden Knights look to shut down that rush. Carried in by Riley Smith. He gets jostled a bit, gets the puck back, cuts to the net. Denied by Forsberg. Draw one by Carlson, but it's won a little too well. Korzak couldn't retrieve the puck. So Lausanne will. And he'll try to motor into the zone. Gets it to Korzak, who finishes the job. He's being hounded by Deneau the whole way. Korzak hangs on. Puck now gets to Riley Smith. Shot off the pad of Forsberg. Jack Eichel carries it in. Oh, what a denial! Rebound score! Eichel motorcycle! And you'll only be able to see that for 8 more years! Barring a trade, of course. Eichel denied on the initial shot, got his own rebound, changed an angle and put it past Forsberg. And the Vegas Golden Knights are putting on an absolute thumping of the LA Kings. And that's an icing call with 5:56 to go. As we're now going to highlight Jack Eichel, of course, and why not? He's had his chances. And he ran out of room on that one. And look at that. Got his own rebound, ran out of room, and then did not miss the second time. Eichel looking to win a defensive zone draw. Not successful. Shot right off the draw by Kopitar, which is handled by Hill and held. And of course, this is a special season for Anze Kopitar, being his final one in the NHL. Wish him all the best in his post-hockey life. Or post-playing life, I should say. Rebound! Oh, what a goal! A beautiful feed! Barbashev to Marner at the side of the net. And praise be to number 93 as he's got his second of the game. No chance for the LA Kings netminder on that one. Here comes Eichel looking for his second. Oh, and he was that close. He hit it right off the crossbar. Eichel tries it again. That shot's denied. What an absolute thrashing here by the Golden Knights in their home opener against LA. 7-1. Big rig, save made by Hill. Turn Byfield aside. And he plays it. Little risky. Hurdle sends it the rest of the way. Collected along the wall by Sod, who pops out in front. Battle for it. Recollected for Hurdle. That shot's denied. Tried to get it back out to Hannafin. Pass got picked off. Anderson to the former Duck, Oiler, Lightning, Canadian. I think that's everybody, isn't it? Corey Perry. So by this logic, the Kings are going to make it to the Stanley Cup Final. Well, a shot denied. As Kemper is doing mop-up duty. Here comes Mark Stone. He breaks in. Rebound. Denied for Whitecloud. Stone again. That shot deflects wide. Goes to the corner. But the Knights have uncrowned the Kings in their season opener, courtesy of the score of 7-1. As everybody comes out onto the ice to celebrate. How you doing, Chance? Star of the game, definitely, Mitch Marner, with 2 goals in his VGK regular season debut. As the Golden Knights start off the season 1-0. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal 48-22 favoring the Golden Knights. Hits 29-19 also in VGK's favor. Face-offs, of course, dominated by LA, and no penalties to speak of at all in this game either, just like the Penguins game yesterday. I will, of course, be back tomorrow with a doubleheader, so I hope you guys will join me for that. But until next time, I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. Hockey is back, baby, and I wish you all a wonderful Wednesday.